medyo mataas to. Pero yung 41, medyo mataas din yan. Pero ang ganda pa rin ng depensa ginagawa dito ng Harbor. Yung 41 points yan, usually, may kita natin yan, mga 30s lang para dito sa Cebuana. Pero ibig sabihin, kahit na napakaganda na ginagawang depensa ng Harbor, yung mga big shots ng Cebuana, nakukonvert nila.
Well, nabanggit mo rin yung magaganda. Napakaraming highlights po ang ating nasaksihan, both in the first and second quarter. Unahin natin yung nangyari nung umpisang quarter. Jason Castro nag-umpisa ng matindi. And he was one of the catalysts why Harbor Center got a 6-0 run in that first quarter.
3 steals in the first quarter, all for Jason Castro. Tama ka, he had 6 points. A total of 8 points to end the first half for Jason Castro. Pero ito talagang nagpasimula nung kanilang magandang simula.
Ito si Intal with a slam dunk. And that really hyped up the crowd and all the players ng Harbor Center. Pero ito, nagparamdam din yung dating teammate ni JC Intal na si Doug Kramer. And he was waxing hot from the outside. Dito naman sa second quarter, tuloy-tuloy pa rin mga kaibigan ang nakita natin from both of these teams. Doug Kramer once again scoring. And yun ang mga go-to guys ang nag-umpisa magparamdam sa second quarter. Ken Bono also went into the picture.
Ito talagang pinag-uusapan natin itong mga face basket 18-footer nitong si Ken Bono. And of course, if this is not a highlight day, then I don't know what. A highlight means napakaganda ng mga speed moves na pinakita sa atin ni Maki Escalona.
And of course, pag-usapan din natin yung mga stringers ng bawat kupanan. We're talking about Edwin Asoro and the likes of this guy, itong si Jonathan Fernandez, who's also playing big. Yan po ang specialty ni Jonathan Fernandez, scoring from the outside. Napakarami po nating nakitang highlights in the first and second.
The NU combination, yes. Edwin Asoro and Jonathan Fernandez doing it for Harbor Center in the second quarter.
Now, kung gusto nyo malaman mga kaibigan kung gaano ka talaga kaganda ang nangyari ng first and second quarter, puntahan natin ang numbers sa stats in that first half.
Ikita natin, para dito sa Cebuana, 15 of 30 for a 50% clip. 17 of 36. Mas mababa ng konti, but you're talking about the 36 chances para dito sa Harbor Center. Rebounding is equal. Assist, 7 as against 4, and turnovers, mas maraming kinumit. Itong Cebuana by 5, 12 to 7. Again, because of the good defense that was played by Harbor in the first half.
Well, the leading scorers, mga kaibigan, some of the names here expected to perform. Kramer, Escalona, and Santa Maria scoring big for Cebuana. Etong si Jason Castro, 8 points, Intal with 6. And Jonathan Fernandez, who has been quiet dito sa ating season so far, is making his presence felt in this ball game.
That's right. Special mention will have to go to Santa Maria. Napakaganda ng pinakita niya ng first quarter. I expect him to be playing a lot more minutes here in the second half.
So ito mga kaibigan, moments away from the start of the third quarter. Again, binabati namin kayong lahat ng isang napakagandang araw mula po dito sa loob ng arena sa San Juan for our continuing coverage of the first game in the finals ng ating 2007 PBL Unity Cup on Basketball TV. Mark Zambrano right here, joined by Coach Alan Gregorio, Rima Chanco, and Nina Sison manning courtside. And we still don't know kung sino ang mananalo dito sa ating first game, but guaranteed this will be a knockout ball game all throughout until the fourth quarter. In the meantime, puntahan natin si Nina Sison.
Yes, the war is far from over. In the next 20 minutes of play means rock-solid defense and gang rebounding for Harbor Center. Their 6-point advantage is still considered a shaky lead. Kaya naman, itong si Coach George Gallen said Jason has to guard Maki now, contain him to disrupt the plays, and of course the strategies of Cebuana. Work hard on boxing out, lalo na kapag nag-drive and shoot ang Cebuana. And third, go easy on the unsportsmanlike fouls of Harbor and to manage their temper as well. Sabi nga niya, he considers this as a waste of points and energy. Wala daw problema sa depensa, rebounding ang focus. How about you, Rima?
Well, thanks, Nina. According to Coach Luigi Trillo, they are not okay. So he wants an attitude adjustment kasi he feels that his players are just happy to be in the finals. He wants them to go out there and prove that they deserve to be in the finals and that they can win the finals. And they can only win by playing good defense. So expect them in the second half to come out strong on defense. And on offense naman, expect them to help the ball handler pag pinipressure ito with fast passes and a quick pick and roll. Back to you, Mark and Coach Allen.
Thank you very much, ladies. And yun, isa sa pwede nating abangan in the third quarter. Mukhang magtatapat dito. Etong si Jason Castro saka si Maki Escalona. Wow, what a matchup.
That's right. Alam natin na hindi basta-basta ang katawan nito si Jason Castro. Kung tigas at tigas lang din ang pag-uusapan. There's one guy who can really defend ito si Maki Escalona 1-1. It's gotta be Jason Castro.
Kung speed ang pag-uusapan, match na match po yung dalawang yan, Maki Escalona and Jason Castro. Sila po ang magtatapatan dito, and meron pwede pang ngumiti. Itong si Jason Castro, it's still very early in the game. No need to feel the pressure just yet. Just play their game. Ika nga ni Rima Chanko, just enjoy and play. Have faith with their teammates.
Yung mga ngiti nun si Jason Castro, parang naaalala ko si Willie Miller eh. Yung pag...
Awig.
Ha?
Awig, no?
Willie Miller Thriller.
Yes. 47-41 mga kaibigan. Yan po ang score natin sa umpisa ng third quarter. Harbor Center has been able to hold on to the lead mula pong ating first half. So eto, possession to start a third ay mapupunta po sa Cebuana Luwilier, pera padala.
Pero alam mo, gusto muna pag-usapan kung ano yung sinabi nga ni Coach Luigi, no? It's a good time for him to remind these boys na hindi pa tapos ang kanilang trabaho. They've been really giving that ball away. And itong Doug Kramer, again, it's because of the defense of Chad Alonso. Pero dapat hindi nila sinasayang kanilang dribble. Para pag lumapit yung bantay, they have a dribble to spare para ngayon makakapag-penetrate and kick out sila.
Escalona again. Nico Lanete pa ang babantay sa kanya dito. Still, hindi pa tinatapatan ni Jason Castro. Escalona, trying to look inside. Walang mapasahan. De La Cuesta, faking, taking the shot. There's a foul.
Head foul being called right here on JC Intal. That's just a great fake by Eric De La Cuesta. You have to challenge Eric De La Cuesta. You know that he can't get hot. At alam na alam ni JC Intal yun. Kaya nandun siya to respect that shot of Eric.
Second personal foul on JC Intal. The Rocket offensively has been a bit quiet so far. Pero as you mentioned at the top of the coverage, gustong gawin ng Harbor Center dito is to spread the points around. De La Cuesta meanwhile misses on his first free throw. May isa pang parating for Eric.
Eric De La Cuesta still very, very cold in this game. Only 3 points. That's the fourth point of Eric, but we haven't really seen him take that very, very nice stroke from the 3-point area.
Chico Lanete ngayon. Maki Escalona is on him. 47-42. 5-point lead para sa Harbor Center, Batak Pier. Alonso. Here's Intal. Takes it closer. Intal, the following.
Alam na niya, no, na si Doug Kramer ang bumabantay sa kanya. That's why he just had to use a little of his body and faith para dito kay Doug Kramer.
Eto, munti ka na mawala sa Cebuana Luwilier, pero they get it back. Santa Maria going baseline, no look. Outside to Escalona. Maki finds De La Cuesta. Kramer with another rebound, and he gets to score underneath.
Again, at the right place, at the right time. Great timing para dito kay Doug Kramer.
49-44. Tumalapit na naman dito ang Cebuana Luwilier in town. Here's Santa Maria, loves it.